So I just want to share a testimony because this is like beyond insane. So I came home last night to find that somebody had tried to break into my unit. They used like a crowbar or something. And I contacted the people here and trying to find out what to do. And I really was incapacitated, in a sense, immobilized by fear. And I realized that because of my history, the enemy was attempting to bring back a spirit of fear. So before I got saved, I actually used to be consumed by a spirit of fear. I would lay awake at night in sheer terror. I would think that I heard something, but I couldn't even turn over until the fear would mount to such a degree that I had no choice. I had to turn over. But then I couldn't go to sleep because now I'm watching and what's behind me. And there used to be like these louvered glass windows next to my bed. And I would just have these horrible imaginings. You know, as children, we were kind of forced to watch a lot of horror flicks. And even if we weren't forced to watch it, you would hear it because, you know, it was a very small apartment. So you would hear it. So you couldn't stand the suspense. You got to see what's going on. So I would sneak to see because I just couldn't stand it. So in my adult life, it controlled everything. Like I had heard about a movie where somebody got scalded in a glass shower. They were locked in, couldn't get out. So I couldn't take a shower in a glass shower. I could not take a shower if I was alone at home because I was freaked out because of I saw a commercial about a movie and it was like somebody getting, you know, sliced up through a shower curtain. And so all these horrific things caused me to be just consumed with fear. I had all of these things that controlled my life. And when I got saved, there was a point in time where I learned scriptures. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of a sound mind. And we have the spirit of sonship, Abba, Abba, we cry out. And I apologize, I'm trying to remember it word for word right now, but I'm still kind of like on adrenaline waiting for the police to show up. So I would, when I got saved, I would lay on my bed, flat on my back with my hands on my chest, you know, crossed, like someone who's about to die. And I would be weeping, crying, saying, God, whether I live or die, I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to trust you to wake me up and that I'm going to be okay. And I would do that and for several nights. And then about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I had this revelation that I hadn't even done that in almost, you know, a week and a half or 2 weeks. God supernaturally delivered me from that spirit of fear. Now, I've been very careful. I don't watch, you know, horror or super suspense. Even if I'm watching like a TV series and it gets too suspenseful, I won't watch it. I don't want to open that door to the demonic in my life again. So I realized last night, this whole thing about my front door, when you see the marks, like they tried to use a crowbar to get in, and just the knowledge, the unknowing. I mean, the lack of knowledge. Sorry. The lack of knowledge, because I don't know if they tried to get in while I was here and I didn't see it when I left to go teach my life group, or if they tried to do it when I wasn't here, because when you're inside, you have an extra bolt. So did that keep them out, or was it the single one? What if I leave again? You know, all these things. And then I realized very clearly the enemy was attempting to bring in that spirit of fear again. And so I bound it. I reached out for prayer, asked friends to pray. I declared my trust in God, who is my keeper, who sets angels round about me. And so I just want to share that. I'm so grateful to God that he even revealed to me that that was the enemy's tactic. That was the enemy's strategy. He didn't have to do that, but he's such a good God. Holy Spirit was right there with me the whole time, walking me through what to do to not let that spirit of fear back in. So I hope this blesses someone today. God bless you.